What about, you said you've been getting out of the house. You're over in Brentford for a few days there at the weekend. What were you up to?
Just Keith, I guess, give me all access to the club for 3-4 days. It was amazing. It was amazing to see such a well-run club. So it's not rocket science really to see how well they're doing, from top to bottom. Brilliant people, honest people, energy, enthusiasm, obviously real quality. It was so refreshing. The minute I walked into the building, I just thought to myself, wow. And then from a personal point of view, obviously I've known Keith for 15, 20 years. I'm really pleased for him because I think people were sticking the knife in even before his first game. I think at times, even in the football world, people enjoy sticking the knife in. But he's done brilliant, and even speaking to people away from Keith when I was there, they love him, they're so fond of him, and they've been blown away by what he's brought to the football club.
It sounds like you were blown away from what you saw there, that was wow was your first impression when you went there. What was it about the place in terms of how it's run?
Well, here, I was lucky enough, the first two people I bumped into was Nathan and Queeveen. It was good to hear Queeveen talk at last, because when I was with him in the squad 4 or 5 years ago, I don't think I ever had a discussion with him. But yeah, obviously, two great guys, and the future of Irish football will be built on them too. Sometimes it's the stuff that you can't see, but you can just feel. And listen, they're obviously in a great place in the league at the moment. The sun is out. London, May is always a nice place. But just brilliant, brilliant players, underrated players. Obviously watching them train up close and personal. So a high quality. And like I said, just the feel, and just a well-run football club, because it's not always a given. You look at maybe a couple of my ex-clubs, Blackburn, Chelsea, they're two basket cases, and that's why they are where they are. Brentford, brilliant, like I said, from top to bottom.
So were you over there with a view to just gaining extra knowledge, learning how things work in terms of going into your next job?
Possibly, yeah.
Good question. Good question, Owen.
We agreed you wouldn't ask that question before we came on air.
I've no plan. I've absolutely no plan. But Keith's been kind enough. Like I said, I know him 20 odd years. We used to every afternoon play chess and have coffee while Shay was in the pub.
Oh no,
it's not far off the truth there.
Hydration's key.
And casual drinker.
Kenny was. I won't say what Kenny was doing, but he was a painful roommate at the time.
Having his 10th bath of the day.
But yeah,
I was babysitting.
I'd be poor. So we're lucky enough with football, as you know, a lot of people. But I'd be poor at leaving the house and reaching out to people and going to football clubs. So I've gone absolutely nowhere. But I did reach out to Keith, like I said, because I find it a fascinating place. So
that's interesting that it's the only one, and you were obviously linked with a move there when you first took over. So could it be Brentford? Is that a place you can see yourself working?
Oh, no, listen, I think I have to start. I have to start probably looking outside the country, because there's not a big industry here, as we know. I've cut my ties with many people, but there's not a lot of jobs, football jobs, coaching jobs in the country. And the longer the years gone on, I belong on the grass, and whether it be here, there, as in the UK or somewhere else, I don't know. But
do you miss it? Do you miss it? Like, you've had the taste now. You've done so well, Shelburne.
Do I miss it? I'll probably miss it by the end of the night, after sitting between you two guys for
there's no doubt about that.
A few hours, but
but you get the bug, don't you, as a manager, and then winning the league and stuff and all that kind of thing. So you've had your time away now. You must be sort of itching to get back in.
I think I speak for the two of you guys, and here you can correct me. The most alive you'll ever feel, for me anyway, is on a football pitch. And then when I retired, and by default, I don't know how I got into coaching, but I did. I felt even more alive coaching, and I'm sure Kenny and Shay would agree with me on that point, as in feeling alive on a football pitch.
It's a totally different buzz. You know, I've had very little experience of it, but what I have, it's totally different, and it's actually more satisfying being responsible for the whole group. You know, as a player, it's about yourself to a smaller extent. You're a part of the group, but as a manager, you have a huge amount of responsibility. And you take that responsibility on, and things work well. You get a good reaction from the players. No better feeling, like you're saying.
I mean, just briefly on it, what Keith Andrews is doing, hopefully, is good for other Irish managers like Duffer to give the opportunity. You know, we've seen the likes of Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Wayne Rooney given these opportunities. So hopefully, you know, Keith's doing a great job in his first managerial. You know, Duffer could be the next one off the rank.